Ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry we've had a little bit of technical difficulties, which means we all missed the second quarter. But after 2 quarters, it is 5-5, all notched up. So JD will start off possession in the second half here at Spartans Stadium. They will go ball behind the cage, go to the right wing. Kessler. He'll dump it off to Keeb. Keeb makes a move. He tries. His shot is way off. Possession will stay with JD. So Kessling will take it to the hole. He'll try a shot. His shot's off. So the shot by Kessling off the mark. Burns on the right side of the field, trying to take it in. DeBurgess on the play. His shot off the mark again. Possession will stay with JD, so with 10:58 here remaining here in the third quarter. ESM 5, JD 5. Keeb takes the drive. He'll dump off. Ball loose, recovered by JD. He'll go to Burns behind the cage. Ball tipped, no. There'll be a crease violation, it looks like. So ball will go to the Spartans. Moon will bring it up. Moon will find Kenny. Kenny's trying to get it past midfield. The ride by the Rams was too much. Pass intended for Palmer. There'll be a turnover on the Spartans. JD gets it back. They'll get it past midfield. Good defensive play by Zachary Schufelt. So the assist shot scored by Kesslering off a few fake attempts, and JD gets their first goal, gets their first lead of the game with 10:02 remaining here in the second half. Kesslering not the first goal for JD of the night was from Ethan Kesslering. So Palmer on the face-off X for the Spartans. Ball will go to the Spartans, a face-off violation on the Red Rams. So Palum will take it on the right side of the field. Trying to make a man miss. We'll go to Caruana. Palmer will go to Abreu. Abreu trying to drive. He's going to look. Ball's up. Shot no good. Palum gets back there, so possession will retain with the Spartans. So Palum, he's going to try to drive. He's going to try to shoot. No good. Trey Jones, he gets the scoop. Ball stays with the Spartans. He'll go to Caruana, who finds Palmer at the top of the key. Palmer Hirsch going to drive. His shot saved by McLaughlin. They'll get it downfield and pass the ride by the Spartans. JD will settle into their offense now. Bort passes to Withers. Now the ball is behind the cage for the Red Rams, and it's going to be a turnover. Good defense by Zachary Schufelt on the plate to break up. So ball is past midfield for the Spartans. Hoteling has the ball with 8:29. JD up one. Hoteling, he's going to take it. He scores! Hoteling not just his third of the night, and ties this game up. Huge goal by Gavin Hoteling to tie this game up with 8:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Your score is 6-6 here. Eric Callahan at the face-off X for the Spartans. Be a face-off win for the Red Rams. Ball still on the ground. Recovered by JD. Burns brings it to the right side of the field. Kaib, top of the key, goes back to Burns. Burns go to the back of the cage. They'll go to the right wing. Keeb, top of the Keeb. Keeb on the drive. His shot's up. Saved by Christian Moon. Recovered by the Red Rams. So they'll go around the key. Rivers on D. Making a move. Spin around, turn around. Shot. Scored by JD. They regain the lead. So with 7:23, JD goes back up 1. Your score is 7-6. Cannon Kessler on the score for the Red Rams. So Nolan Palmer on the face-off. But it'll be won by JD, so JD brings it past midfield. Burns. He'll go to Brazel. We'll find Key behind the cage, who goes to Kesslering behind the cage. He goes to Keeler at the top of the key. Back to Brazel. Keeler, he's going to drive. He's going to look. Pass. Bad pass. Ball on the ground. Ball still loose. Multiple Spartans players around the ball. Ball still loose. Ball still loose. Recovered by Zachary Schufeld. Makes a man miss. Gets around. The ball gets past midfield. He loses it. Schufeld brings it back. Dodges a hit. He'll go to Gavin Hoteling. Hoteling. On the right side of the field. Palem will go to Jones behind the cage. Back to Palem. Palem. Behind the cage. He's going to drive. He's going to make a man miss. Spartans down 1. He'll find Hoteling. Middle of the field. Good luck. Shot off the mark. Jones back there. Possession will stay with the Spartans. 7-6. JD up 1 with 5:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Palmer will go to Caruana. Caruana's going to make a man miss. Gets double teamed. Goes back to Palmer. Palmer launches up. Passes this off the mark. Palem kept it in the field of play. Didn't recover the ball, but off of JD, so Hoteling will bring it in. Spartans still down 1. Palem. Behind the cage. Trying to take it around Palem. He'll go to Caruana, who goes to Palmer, who finds Kenny on the right side. Kenny finds Jones behind, makes a move, miss, gets hit. Ball picked up by Caruana, ball still on the ground. Turnover by the Spartans. Rams will recover, and McLaughlin gets the ball behind the cage. He'll push up. Bad pass. Ball bounces off the JD defender. They'll launch it deep. They'll get it past the ride of ESM. So Brazel at the top of the key. He'll go to Burns. Kesslering goes back to Burns. Burns back to Brazel. So Brazel and Burns at the top of the key. Trying to set up this offense for JD. They are up 1, looking to push the lead to 2. Burns. He'll find Keeb behind the cage. Keeb's going to try to make a move. He's going to shoot. Ball's off the mark. Burns back there. Red Rams will retain possession with 4:01 remaining here in the third quarter. Burns trying to drive. Caruana on D. His shot's off the mark. Ball gets shot. The ball recovered by Keeb. Keeb. They're trying to make some in. Behind the back pass finds Burns, and he puts it in. So it's a 2-goal lead for JD here in the third quarter with 3:42 remaining. The behind the back pass finds Tanner Burns, and he sneaks it in there. So with 3:42, JD up to 8-6, and Burgess is at the face-off X. Keeb scores, makes it a 3-goal lead for ESM. JD up 3. DeBurgess at the face-off X for the Spartans. DeBurgess. Ball tipped into Spartan territory. Schufeld trying to get it over. Via push. Spartans will get possession here with 2:40. They are down 3. So Callahan will get it. He'll get it past midfield. Callahan will find Palem on the right side. Goes to Callahan to Kenny. Kenny to DeBurgess. DeBurgess will find Jones, who goes to Palem. Palem goes to Callahan. Callahan, he's going to try to drive. Pushed out. Finds Kenny. Kenny. Bad pass by Kenny. Out of bounds, a ESM turnover with 2:04 remaining here. JD trying to make this a 4-goal lead going into the fourth quarter. So McLaughlin will bring it up. Brings it past the 20. He'll bring it past the 40. He's going to go past the 50. He's going to play as a scorer. McLaughlin shots off the mark. So JD will retain possession. They'll go to Burns, who launches one, but Keeb in the back. Possession stays with the Red Rams. Spartans down 3 with 1:35 remaining here in the third quarter. The score is 6-9, JAMESVILLE-DEWITT. That shot off the mark, but Burns behind the cage to retain possession for the Red Rams. The Red Rams will move this lead to 4. Samuel Brazel on the goal. So it is 10-6 Red Rams with 1:23 remaining here in the third quarter. The face-off One by the Red Rams. They'll get a pass midfield, trying to extend this lead to 5. Ball on the ground. Ball will stay with JD, it looks like. Keeb's shot off the mark. Kessler back there behind the cage to get the rebound. Caruana playing D. Shot off wide. Kessler in the behind the cage for the Red Rams. So 42.1 seconds remaining here in the third. Red Rams trying to make this a 5-goal lead. Spartans down 4. Shot from the Red Rams off the mark. Key back there. .25 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Finds Keeb behind the cage. The shot. Nope, ball's loose. Keeb gets it back, though. Keeb. Palmer. Defense no good. Kessler back there, so with 10.7 seconds left. Red Rams up 4. Spartans have 6. Your score is 10-6. Jamesville-DeWitt. Clock's back on. Down to 8. Drive. Pass in the middle. Off the mark. 3. 2. That will end the third period into 3 quarters here at Spartans Stadium. Jamesville-DeWitt 10. East Syracuse-Minoa 6. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter. And we are back here at Spartans Stadium. Jamesville-DeWitt up 4. The score is 10-6. We got 12 minutes remaining here in the game. Red Rams dominate the third period of play, or third quarter of play. Another face-off win for JD. They got numbers. They'll look to extend the lead here. They go up 5. Burns. Find Kessler. Bad pass. Callahan, Henry Callahan trying to play some D. Move made. Ball bounces out of the goal. They'll count it. Makes this a 5-goal lead. Jamesville-DeWitt up 5 now. Off the goal by Ethan Kesslering. Another face-off win for JD. Scott Reeves on the face-off for the Red Rams. Dominated so far tonight. Callahan playing defense on Burns. Burns drives, makes a move. He'll try a shot. Off the mark. Keeb, shot, off the mark, saved by Moon. Spartans will get possession. To Burgess, trying to get through the ride of JD. Burgess makes a mad miss. He'll get past midfield. We'll find Palem on the left side of the field. Palem will go behind the cage. Palem will find Hoteling at the top of the key. Hoteling trying to make a man miss. Hoteling finds the pass. Jones blocked, saved by the Rams. McLaughlin picks it up. So we're coming in at the 10-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. JD up 5 at the moment. Last score for Spartans was early on in the third period. Otherwise, JD has dominated the second half. Shot saved by Moon. Ball recovered by the Spartans. No. Ball on the ground. Moon picks it up. He'll draw it. He'll go by. Moon. Pressure brought. Henry Callahan. Ball deflected off the stick. Spartans recovered it for a short time. Rivers pushed off of. Actually, Schufelt pushed out of bounds, so ball will go to JD. Burns will find Keeb. Keeb trying to drive. Pass it in the middle of the field. Jacob Marshall on the score for the Red Rams. So the JD now up 6 with 8:57 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Face off won by the Red Rams. Red Rams will bring the ball behind the cage. So with 8:32 remaining here at Spartan Stadium. Red Rams up 6. Red Rams top of the key. Pass intended in the middle of the field. Rivers tips it. Recovered by the Spartans. Rivers will go to Moon. Moon. He's going to look deep for Palmer. And the pass is out of bounds. Another overthrown pass tonight from Christian Moon. So it's 7:53. Spartans down 6. McLaughlin will get it around the 35-yard line for the Red Rams. They'll pass around. That ball's picked. But it doesn't matter anyways. Hoteling. They got numbers. Gavin Hoteling. His shot's off the mark. Trey Jones on the hustle. Ball will stay with the Spartans. Actually, no. Red Rams were there first, so a missed opportunity once again from the Spartans. Still down 6 with 7:32 remaining. Red Rams get it past the middle of the field. Shot off the mark from the Red Rams. Stay with JD. Shot by the Red Rams is good. Number 12, Lucas Sport. It makes it a 7-point game. With 6:51 remaining here at Spartans Stadium. JD up 13-6. Spartans haven't scored since the early third period of this game. Third quarter. And missed opportunities and turnovers affecting the Spartans tonight. Spartans take a timeout. We'll be right back with you. Everybody, welcome back to Spartans Stadium here. Score is 13-6. JD up 7 with 6:51 remaining here. The face-off won again by the Red Rams. JD dominating the face-off. So JD will pass around the key. Burns has it. Behind the ball's got behind the cage. Move made by Burns. He'll make him around. He will take a shot and it is good. Extends the lead 14-6. JD up 8 with 6:06 remaining here. Nolan Palmer on the face-off X for the Spartans. 6:06 remaining here. Another one face-off by the Red Rams. McLaughlin. He'll have it a pass intended for Burns. Keeb will get it. Defense. Schufelt will recover the ball. Schufelt gets it to Jones. Jones tripped up trying to make a man miss. Trey, Jones will get through. Trey Jones on the score. 5:37. The lead is now cut down to 7 for the Spartans with 5:37 remaining here. Score 14-7. JD. Callahan on the face-off X for the Spartans. Reeves has been there all night for the Red Rams. Ball into territory. Red Rams will win the face-off again. They'll go back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will go past the 30 to the 35. He looks to pass. JD will get the ball past midfield for the Red Rams. They're going to pass around the key. Ball top of the key for the Red Rams. Schufeld picks off the pass. We got about 550 remaining, 450 remaining here at Spartans Stadium. Callahan brings it past midfield for the Spartans. Callahan will drive. Callahan, he's gonna. He'll get pushed down. Flag on the play. Spartans go man up tonight. Second opportunity of the night. Caruana with the ball. Will go to Palem, who goes to Kenny. Kenny will go to Trey Jones behind the cage, who goes to Caruana. Caruana back to Palem. Palem makes a man miss. He'll find Hotelling. Hotelling shot off the mark. Ball will stay with the Spartans. So Trey Jones, 4:19 remaining here at Spartans Stadium. Hotelling will go to Palem. Palem to DeBurgess. DeBurgess to Kenny. Kenny to Palem. Palem to Hotelling. Hotelling trying to make a man miss. He'll go to Kenny. Ball tipped. Turnover by the Spartans. Recovered by the Red Rams. So a whistle blown goes against the Spartans. So McLaughlin will bring the ball past the 30, past the 35. We'll go past the 40 with it. Pressure brought by the Spartans. JD gets it past the ride from the Spartans. They're going to go shot off the mark. So 3:38. Spartans will regain possession. Moon. Moon brings it past the 30. He's going to run to the 30, run to the 45. Moon makes a man miss. He'll get by. Timeout taken. Looks like JD We'll be back with you in a moment. We are back here at Spartans Stadium after the timeout. ESM has possession with 3:19 remaining. With 3:19 remaining here. Score is JD 14, ESM 7. Whiteout night here at Spartans Stadium. Palem will go to the Burgess. Who goes back to Palem. Palem goes back to the Burgess. Who goes to Kenny behind the cage. Who goes to Trey Jones behind the cage. Who goes to Hoteling. Hoteling's going to try to run some numbers here. He's going to run. His shot's off the mark, but Jones back there. So Kenny goes behind the cage, who finds DeBurgess. DeBurgess tries to make a man miss. Double teamed by the Red Rams. Flag up, so Spartans will go man up. Caruana. Kenny behind the cage with the ball, trying to find Jones on the inside. Spartans will go man up with 2:34 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Caruana will go to Palem. Palem will go to Hoteling. Hoteling will go to Jones. Jones back to Hoteling. Hoteling to Palm. Palm to Caruana. Caruana to Kenny. Caruana to Palm. Palm to Hoteling. Hoteling to Jones. Bad pass will be a turnover from the Spartans. So with 2:14, they get nowhere on the man up. So Red Rams will retain possession. So McLaughlin, he'll pass. He'll find Burns. Burns will get it past midfield. Burns will go behind the cage. Callahan playing D. So Spartans get possession. Moon will find Kenny, who gets it to Caruana past midfield. Caruana will find Kenny. Pass into the ground. Kenny recovers, passes to Palem. Palem will find DeBurgess. DeBurgess will find Jones. Jones will go back to DeBurgess. DeBurgess will go back to Palem. Palem, top of the key. We'll find Kenny. Kenny's going to try to make a man miss. Now he's going to drive. Kenny goes around the cage. Kenny will go to Jones behind the cage. Jones makes a man miss. Makes a spin move. Jones points. He'll find Kenny. Kenny will find Caruana in the middle. Bad pass. Turnover, Spartans. And with 57 seconds here, looks like JD will take this one. So McLaughlin will bring this ball to the 30. Caruana still playing some sort of defense. And the Red Rams will get it past midfield. So with 40 seconds here at Spartans Stadium, and a save by Christian Moon off the behind-the-back shot. So as we wind down here, your final score here at Spartans Stadium will be most likely be 14-7. JD takes the 7-point win here at Whiteout Night at Spartans Stadium. So you've been watching Varsity Lacrosse here at Spartans Stadium. East Syracuse Manoa, Jamesville-DeWitt. Jamesville-DeWitt wins 14-7. We wind down here, 9 seconds left remaining. I am Tanner Jace. Special thanks to Todd Durantini running camera. 3 seconds, 2, 1. And your final score here from Spartans Stadium is Jamesville-DeWitt 14.